Hi, brothers and sisters. I changed the room because the kids are in the kitchen and to not disturb each other. I'm reading the Psalm 80 from the verse 8 till 11. Here God is comparing Israel with the vine and with cedar. Thou hast brought a vine out of Egypt. Thou hast cast out the heathen and planted it. Thou preparest room before it, and didst cause it to take deep root, and it filled the land. The hills were covered with the shadow of it, and the boughs thereof were like the goodly cedars. She sent out her boughs unto the sea, and her branches unto the river. And Ezekiel chapter 17, the verse 23. In the mountain of the height of Israel will I plant it, the cedar, and it shall bring forth boughs, and bear fruits, and be a goodly cedar. A couple of years ago, I received a very beautiful dream with a very beautiful message from our Lord. In this dream, we invited guests. During the meal, suddenly my husband stopped eating and looking me straight in the eyes said, "Do you think that God reveals himself only to you? He also revealed himself to me." And this is what he said. And from that moment, my husband began to speak perfect Russian without an accent. And he is French Canadian, he doesn't know Russian. And the waves of gold dust began to come out of his mouth. At that moment, I went into a trance from which I would never wish to come out. This was a total ecstasy. And this is what he said. "Do you think that there is no life in the cell of rice? But I will send her the drops of my rain, and she will take her root. I will send her the light of my sun, and she will bear her fruits. And then you'll see that there is life in the cell of rice." And then I woke up. The dream was over. Now I will tell you this message in Russian because I would like you to hear how this message sounds in its original version. Ты думаешь, что в клетке риса нет жизни? Но я пошлю ей капли моего дождя, и она пустит свои корни. Я пошлю ей свет моего солнца, и она даст свои плоды. И тогда ты увидишь, что в клетке риса есть жизнь. I called my Christian friends in Germany, a Christian family, and I shared to them this dream. Then they asked me, "And who is this rice cell?" I answered, "I don't know, probably my husband, I don't know." Then they say to me, "No, you are this rice cell. But the Lord spoke to you through the mouth of your husband because he's the head of your husband. So is me this rice cell?" I was very curious and I checked on the internet. And I will give you a little information about the cultivation of rice. Rice is cultivated differently than other grains because it is a semi-aquatic plant that requires consistent irrigation all season to grow. Rice will grow best in full sun, plenty of sunlight, requiring about 1,500 bright sunshine hours. The average temperature is between 21 till 37 degrees Celsius. The rice is planted in a soil rich in clay and silt because this kind of soil retain well the water. Other kind of crops are not compatible with this kind of soil. Planting begins in March-May, the harvest in mid-July, November. So can you imagine how much the Lord is investing in me to get some results, to bear some fruits? Thanks to our Lord for his patience with us and especially with me. Thank you very much for listening to the Lord's beautiful message. God bless you.